Now, one of those individuals, Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff of California, member of the House Select Committee on Benghazi. Congressman, this whole thing, it seems so frankly and obviously political, but the role of the Democrats also seems sort of preposterous at this point. I mean, it's not like you're coming to some realization about what this committee was. You basically said it from the beginning. You joined reluctantly. Is this a gimmick? We're going to quit now? Why quit now? Why not ride it out, or why not quit 6 months ago?
Well, first of all, I don't think Donald Trump has to be worried. The committee began about Hillary Clinton. It is currently about Hillary Clinton, and as long as it goes on, it will remain about Hillary Clinton. That's what this committee was formed for, as Kevin McCarthy said. No, it hasn't been any change or any surprise to us. We have had this debate, frankly, since the beginning of this committee, whether it makes sense for us to continue participating. And here's the dilemma. I'll be very candid about it. Because we are on the committee, we've been able to set the record straight when they have made misleading leak after misleading leak. The most recent and egregious of which, Chris, was this amazing one from the chairman himself. He issued a 13-page letter saying that Secretary Clinton had endangered the lives of others by using a private email to mention a confidential classified CIA source, only for us then to go to the CIA and say, is there anything classified in this email? And have them say, no, there isn't. What's more, this source isn't classified. This is a well-known person. So we were able to debunk that latest scurrilous attack from the chairman himself. On the other hand, and this is where the dilemma lies, by participating, we are giving some patina of respectability merely by our presence that this committee really doesn't deserve, and that's what we're wrestling with.
So committee aides in the majority told the All-In staff today that your record of attendance at witness interviews has been poor, that you've called on the committee to be boycotted or disbanded from the early beginning, that basically you're not taking this seriously. And let me note, having reported on Capitol Hill, you'll get aides going back and forth and at each other from the majority and minority from time to time. I've never seen anything like what is going on in this committee, in which the respective staffs are basically just constantly trying to destroy each other in the inboxes of every reporter.
Well, and that was kind of a classic attack of the committee, which, like all the other attacks, is very misleading, and I'll tell you why. We've had 53, 54 interviews. These are staff-conducted interviews. The members, by and large, don't attend. In fact, Chairman Gowdy missed about 47 of the first 53 interviews himself. He didn't think it was worth his attending. So they can attack me for not attending, but their own Republican members don't. In fact, the chairman hasn't attended the vast majority of these hearings, or these interviews, rather. So tellingly, though, Chris, the few the chairman has attended have been mostly focused on those close to Secretary Clinton. The chairman says, and I take him at this, that we should judge the work of the committee not based what his own members and his own leadership are saying about the committee, and even his own investigator has said about the committee, but by the committee's actions. But frankly, those actions are the most damning of all.
So what's the tipping point? I mean, we're going to have this big spectacle tomorrow. Hillary Clinton will be there. She'll probably be there for a long time. There's all sorts of expectations in either direction. I mean, are you looking for anything? Is there some sort of thing that crosses the threshold where you resign or the Democrats resign en masse?
Well, this is not something where individuals, I think, are going to resign from the committee. We will make a decision through our leadership of when it makes sense or whether it makes sense to continue participating. But here's the dilemma, or here's the situation, rather, and that is we don't know where this committee is going after tomorrow. The committee said we were going to do 10 or a dozen interviews this year. They canceled all of them except the one with Secretary Clinton. So we have no idea what's coming next. And in fact, I think the majority has no idea what is coming next. I suspect that in an effort at least to try to minimize the impact of Representative McCarthy's admissions and others, they'll go through the motions of some other hearings to show that it wasn't just about Secretary Clinton. But we don't know, frankly, and I'm not sure they know either.
All right, Congressman Adam Schiff.